Today on In the Woodyard, we've got another load of wood coming, so I gotta get ready. Here we go. So this pile of logs that we moved here, that was originally back over in that corner on the ground, we moved over here so we could process it. But this morning, I was notified last night, I've got a load of wood coming today. The last load I'm gonna be buying for a while anyway, of this maple. This will be the 5th one. And I think the problem is that this is in the way. So what we want them to do is to be able to drive right in here with the actual log truck and then unload it over here. So this stuff's kind of in the way. So I'm going to move a bunch of this kind of back over here. I'm just going to start up the tractor and with the grapple, and we're going to move some of this to get it out of the way. So that's the plan. And then when the log truck comes, they'll be able to back right there or pull right in here and unload. So that's what's going to happen. Well, there they are. I moved, no, not even, I guess a little more than half the pile. I just kind of chucked it over here because it's still close by, out of the way, and that way he can back right in through here and put all the load right over here. He should be here in about 15-20 minutes or so. this stuff lose more bark the longer it sits?
What?
It'll lose more bark the longer it sits?
A little bit, yeah.
It starts to shrink down, doesn't it?
Yep, the fresher the cut, usually it stays on a lot better.
Yeah. So I get asked all the time, how much did I pay for the load? How much is on the load? Here it is, hardwood firewood, 11.36 cords at $115 per cord. So 11.36 times $115 is $1,306.04. That's what I paid. So there it is, and that's the place I get it from, Krieger Lumber out of Elders. So this stuff came from actually Door County, but it's a ways away. He said it's like an hour and a half to get here, so there it is. There it is. So this is load number 5 of the hard maple. And I was talking to the driver when he was here, and he said there's at least 2, maybe even 3 more loads, and I would love to get it, but I got plenty to do now, and I need to get this done. And then after that, I got to start working on oak for next year, I told him. So I told him to keep his eyes open for oak. I said I don't want it right away. I want to at least have a month to get all of this done and in the bin. So it's mostly hard maple, like I said. There's a little bit of beech I saw. A couple, right there, some beech. A couple sticks of birch again, but not much. I didn't see any cherry at all this time. So I don't think there's a couple birches in there. Oh, and there goes the World War II B-17. The air show is still going on, so they're giving rides. So there it is, another nice load of logs. And somebody asked me on one of the other videos how this happens. You get a log that splits all the way down the middle like that. That's a good question. There's all kinds of ways it could happen, I suppose. It could barber chair when they cut it. It's possible. It's possible that the tree snapped in half from a storm. You know, it could have happened that it got cracked all the way down, and when they cut it, it just ended up being a half like that. I suppose it could be something from the harvester, but it looked gray on that one side, so I'm thinking it was standing like that for a while. So I'm thinking it was probably a storm that broke the tree off somewhere up high, and it cracked all the way down. That'd be my guess. So there it is, wood. Got to get busy. So tomorrow, when you come back, because you're going to at 5:30 a.m., I'm going to be splitting wood. We've got 3 loads that are already processed, and I need to get that in the bin, and we get that done. Then the day after that, I'm going to start back right in on the processing of this stuff. So we're just going to keep pumping the wood out because now's the time to get it done. That's it for today, folks. I will be back tomorrow, 5:30 a.m. like I said. Right now, you're going to go watch some more videos. That's the best thing you can do to help me. Thanks a lot. Good night, Irene.